Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. If you can hear me, let me know if you can hear me. And let me turn the chat on. Let me get that going too. And let me get the chat. Okay. And awesome. The chat should be activated. Activate the chat. Chat. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Chat. I click the button for chat. There's 3 dots at the top. Now you can talk to me. Okay. All right. So we can talk to each other. And a happy Thursday to you. My name's Dr. Greg McLeod. Steve says loud and clear. Thank you so much for the feedback. Love getting feedback. Lets me know that I'm not talking about into the wind. Gold is making a move right now. I've already got long gold. They're 39.76. But let's go ahead and before we get started, let's go ahead and go before the Lord in prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day, for this is the day that you have made, and we'll rejoice to be glad in it. Thank you for blessing all those under the sound of my voice and we're watching this on the recording. Let them be blessed and know your Son and you as their Lord and Savior so they can enter the kingdom of heaven. I thank you, Father God, for blessing the traders on this call, that you may open the windows and eyes of our understanding, that we may look at the charts with great insight and great perception, that we may perceive and see the bounty and goodness and the winning trades for us right now. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay. All right, guys. Good to see you here on this wonderful Thursday. Great Thursday. This October 9th, like 9th day of the government shutdown. Hopefully the shutdown has not affected or impacted you in any way. We just pray that people will come to their senses and work together, right? And we all just get along, as Rodney King once said, right? We're going to go with my market heat map, an arrangement of currency pairs by percentage change. It tells us what's hopping, what's popping, what's dropping, and what's not in the market. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and let's go ahead and do that. Also share some sound, and we'll have an exciting trading session that we're going to be looking at right now. And let's go ahead and also a good welcome to the VIPs who are my paid subscribers, the subscribers who have access to me on a regular basis. And if you would like to be part of that, you can go ahead and click the link in the description and see how you can become part of this growing community. Okay. And let's just make a little bit of correction here and type that in. Okay. You're looking at my market heat map. You can get access to it for free for a limited time. You go to mymarketheatmap.com and you scroll down and you get one of 6 powerful heat maps. Currently, we see dollar Swiss, dollar CAD, and US dollar and dollar yen all in the top spot. And you're probably saying, well, gee, we have a government shutdown. Why is the dollar rallying? And usually the dollar and the yen rally during times of unrest or market instability, and having your government not have any money and shut down. That is pretty unstable. And so it doesn't matter if it's the U.S. bond market. You would think, well, why don't we move to the Aussie or the euro, right? I mean, that's why you have the euro as the anti-dollar. Why does the dollar benefit? The dollar benefits no matter if there's trouble or not. There is the U.S. bond market is the stable, most liquid market in the world, and so people choose to, even though there's trouble in the United States, it's backed by the good faith of the U.S. government, and it hasn't failed in 250 years. So that's why we're still a magnet to capital, even though we have instability and unrest going on right now. Okay. Anyway, that's the dollar story. We see gold took a big fall too from the highs. We'll take a look at that in the moment. I was going to take a quick gander at the economic calendar. During the day, imagine the government shutdown impacts the economic calendar, because if the government is closed, well, then we don't have any economic data from the U.S., right? So that means that trading based on news was probably not happening, right? See, we didn't have, so we have nothing this afternoon. All right. I'm going to log in and let's take a look at look at the commodities. Go to my market heat map, and then there's the equities, commodities, crypto, Forex. And we'll take a look at let's look at the commodities, right? And there's something almost akin to what happened in 2008 going on with the credit default swaps. There's these other credit instruments in which companies are just going bankrupt, mysteriously bankrupt because of these special investment packages that are supposed to be based on strong assets, right? Almost like the asset-backed securities of 2008. But we're having a similar situation going on right now that no one's really talking about, but it's impacting the bond market. It's affecting the current stock market as well. And so they've been keeping it kind of hush hush, but it's it has to do with like companies offering loans to consumers with used who bought they buy these cars and they have no credit history, or they have bad credit, so they package all these up, and so these companies have been losing lots of money because as the economy turns down a little bit, people lose their jobs, they can't pay the monthly note, and the cars get repossessed, and now you've got these cars that lost 20-30% of their value, backed by these backing these securities, right? So they're not very secure, and so so you're seeing a lot of very fast bankruptcies of certain companies that are privately held, but still they're affecting the market. Not the banking sector so much, but there is another sector in the banking industry um, that is in question. So here's gold. We hit a high of 4,057.81. That was the high. And we had we opened at 4,009, right? And then we had a high of 4,057. And then we dropped to a low of 3,946.04. That was a huge drop and so we were looking maybe a dead cat bounce, maybe a rebound from here. The old high was 4,057, and the low was about 3,946, and we're currently trading at 3,975. So we're about 30 points off, $30 off the low, which can make it, attractive for some bottom fishing, right? Well, somebody said don't catch a falling knife, but it could be a rebound, okay, a dead cat bounce, which we could possibly benefit from. Okay, anyway, let's take a look at the overnight market. I always want to check what processes. I like checking the conditions of the overnight markets and looking for also big headlines, big news. Big news we've also had is that the war between Israel and Hamas has been settled. It's supposed to be like 20. By now, we should have 20 hostages being released. And so that was also good news too, benefiting the dollar in a different way, based on the the strength of the U.S. government, the ability to create peace around the world, stability in one part of the world. We've seen oil take a dive a little bit. It hasn't really moved that much. And let's take a look at what went on. Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 0.5%, down to 46,358. S&P 500 down a third of a percent, 6,735. NASDAQ down slightly, 0.8%, 23,024. Russell 2000 down 2/3%, 2,468.84. And the VIX, even with all the stuff that's going on, the VIX is hovering around 16, which is normal. That's the fear of the panic index, and we're not very panicking. Oh, okay. So, yeah, precursor to the next recession. Yeah, it could be, right. We're overdue for a possible correction, but we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I know you guys were chatting about my VIPs, or chatting about they were trading euro and some other things. So let's if you guys are seeing anything in the VIP, let me know, and we can go ahead and take a quick look at that, at what you're looking at, right? Oops. Okay. So I took a position in gold, and so I'm actually looking for through we had this three-wave correction against the trend A, B, C, and I'm looking for a move back to the old high at least, the old wave 3 high. But I'm actually looking for a possible, you know, you know, when we get back to the old high, that'd be great. That's probably won't happen right now. Might take a few hours for it to get there, right? I'm gonna get rid of some of this so you can see what's going on. What's going on? All right. So if we have this wave 3 in ABC, and then we could possibly see a move back toward here for a double top 5 or an expansion that may go a little bit higher. Um, I so so 40.58 is the possible target there. I don't know if you guys have any thoughts about that, or what are you trading? Do you have any wins or victories or lessons learned? I know we were sharing those in the room, but if you have anything that you'd like to add, we most certainly can. If you see something, say something, as I always like to say. So make sure that you have. Do you think a wave 3 may be starting in what currency? Please, please tell me like direction and currency and gold. Okay. Well, there, based on this, it says 3 here, but if we go, let's say we go to a on what time frame too? Give me the time frame. Steve says, do you think a wave 3 may be starting at gold? And what are on this time frame, the 15-minute time frame, or another time frame? On the time frame, well, I mean, there's a 3 right there. So it says 3, and then ABC 4, right? So I would say we would look for a 5 back to the old high at least, right?
Hey, Doc, can you hear me?
Yeah. Hi,
Yeah,
Steve.
no, I'm saying right after C, would we expect a new impulse up? And then maybe that's one, uh, you know,
Right
one leg
here.
and two, right at the very end of your C there.
Okay, yeah. C or 4, and then so we'll be moving toward a 5, and usually that will subdivide into five waves, right? So we would
Yeah.
look at some. So that's our 3. That's our 4, and then so
Oh, I
the
see. No,
5, right?
I was thinking on the wave that the Elliott wave indicator is showing at the moment.
Oh, we're on 5 right now.
Yeah.
But
Oh, I see. Okay. I was
right.
going with the smaller count.
Well,
See
smaller.
the ABC there
Three,
in the
four,
yellow.
3, 4, 5, A, B, C. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that complete. Yeah, but C, from 5 to C, right?
Uh-huh.
5 to yeah, okay, from 5 to C, and we're starting over again, right? For a new uh C
You know,
1,
yeah,
2,
one. That's what I'm wondering if that might be a start to a new
3,
impulse
4,
wave up right there.
right? So I mean, it'll just well, it's not. It's just no. It's a 5. It's the wave 5 that subdivides, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So if that's 3, 4, 5, right, of a 3, right, it just starts over again. This is your bigger, higher, larger frame of reference, right? So there's
Yeah.
5 ways to fit in the 3, right, and then 5 ways more under for this 5, right, which
Mhm.
may stop here, right? So uh,
That might even be, remember how you talked about having a double five, a five on the smaller count, and then on the larger Elliott count having a five? Would
mhm.
that apply here maybe?
if you go to a larger, I'm gonna remove all these drawings and let's go out to, if you actually go out to a 4 hour, we've actually double topped already, right? So you can see that we've already, that's
Yeah.
a 5, right? And then we went
I see. Yeah, we had that double 5 right there.
5, right? And then, so after that, then we had A or 1, B or 2, C or 3. I mean, this is calling this all A, right?
Yes.
So even if this isn't, no, I think it's ABC, right? But if this is A, then this maybe comes up to half, right? And then drops, right?
Yeah.
But you have got that double top, or it could be an irregular B. So there's a number of things here that where we might just come up just a little bit, maybe come up to the bottom of those wicks at 4,003, right? For our B, and then turn and drop, right? This is the same scenario I had when I was trading Yahoo back in 1999. Yahoo made this huge run. I got out, and then it pulled back, and then Mary Meeker and Henry Blodgett came out and said Yahoo's going to go $1,000, right? So I got back in, right? And then it went up a little bit. Wave B didn't have charts then, right? Didn't have the benefit of charts, but in hindsight, looking at, well, I think Tony Oz had a book, and he traded the same thing, except he got out and didn't go back in. I went back in by the dip, and I became the dip, and then dropped. It went A, B, and then C, right?
See you later.
See you later, right? So I'm praying this up, but I know it may not get all the way up there. I might play it up to here, be a little bit more conservative, and say, look, if this thing comes up halfway, hits the bottom of those wicks, right? Because this old support becomes new resistance. This was support, and now it's resistance, and price rallies back there and stops. Well, then, hey, I want to be out of this, right? Because this could be, construed as our double top, but you have people who are very bullish gold, and I know we're both kind of a student of history, but does this same basically we're like almost like in a Mobius loop in which it's the stitch in time of the fabric of space, everything happens over and over again. How like Nixon got us off the gold standard, and then Trump is putting us back like on a crypto standard, right? So we have we have all these things happening, and then you had the government. You had Reagan versus Newt Gingrich, not Newt Gingrich, but the Tip O'Neill, the House Speaker, Tip O'Neill, right? So you had this thing going on there, and what happened was, gold was rallying, and then after they made their agreement, gold dropped because now, the U.S. was in a better fiscal position, and gold is like the worst asset to have because it doesn't do anything, right? It doesn't earn the interest. It doesn't hire anybody. It contribute to the economy at all, right? So, Jeff, were you looking at UJ? You looking at for a short, for a long? Give me a time frame, but anyway, our gold is going up. I actually took 4 on the gold trade there, but yeah, give me some coordinates. I can sink my teeth in here, right? 118.
I went back. Yeah, I went back to gold when you were talking. So
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. When everybody was talking, I just said if it's that hard and you don't really know where you are, and then it's a puzzle, moved on to something else.
Oh no, I was in gold long, and then it moved up.
Okay.
I just closed it up. But what did you see? Tell me, what did you see in UJ that was so tasty?
Let me go back to it. So,
Did you see it going up? See it going down? And what time frame?
Yeah. All right. So I'm on the 5 minute, and I think it's
Okay.
gonna go back
Five.
up.
We got 5
But
minutes.
yeah, it's running down. It's just hitting off of the SMAs. So we'll see.
What we got here? We got a 3, 4, and an old high. I mean, see, the thing about it, this thing is already tagged the old high, right? And so let's see if this actually, I mean, see how it's confused. It's like it doesn't know what to do. It's like, hey, it could go up here or it could drop. It's like,
Well, while you were talking, it is dropped. So the last couple minutes, it was dropping, pretty hard. On the 1 minute, you'll see it
okay, in the 1 minute, okay.
on UJ.
Oh, that's okay. They're not linked. That's why. I'm like, oh, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Sync them. Oh, really? It doesn't understand our shorthand, right? It's like, what are you guys talking about? There's no UJ here.
Yeah. See.
Look at that. Oh,
Look at that.
that's oh, did you watch 5 minute, 1 minute?
Yep. I did 1 minute, 5 minutes. So
1 minute, 5 minute. Okay, that's no. 1 minute on this side. 5 minutes on this side. All right. Okay.
So if that was a 5, then we got our ABC coming where, it was just topping out or,
Okay.
so
Here we go. Oh, gold is banging. Look at that. Oh, wow. I'm in the money on my here. Okay. Yeah, wow. So usually it should be going up too, right? Not yet. No, not yet. Not soup yet. I like to pick the bottom on that with a. I'm gonna put an alarm on it. I'm gonna put an alarm on it, and if it rings, then we'll jump onto it. Add an alert. I think it's kind of oversold there. Back to gold. See if there's a little oof. Oh, already? It's already all right, let's just do it. Cut long. There you go. Right on the button. 153.08. Huh? Pay me. Pay me. I'll take it. Woohoo. Jackpot jungle, right? Pull back, pull back. Inside day. 53.08. Small body
well, I
candle.
think, Greg, I think it highlights, your teaching.
Jeff? There we go.
I was gonna say it highlights your teaching. If we know the count, then it's almost money.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, here's the count. And then you're in it from in at 53.08. We're hammering on that 200. There we go. In the money. In the money. Go, go, go. Bam. Come on. So you even need to take a fib from the top to the bottom, and then you can set a price target for, oh, let go, let go, let go, right? You can take it to the next fib, 53.10. Wow. Alrighty then. That's the 23. That's the 38% retracement. It's there. That's at 53.14. Might give us a few more pips, right? 53.13. Pulling back a little bit. And even this is a little fib retracement right there, right? At the 618. Will the 618 hold? Hold or mold? Breaking with red. Let's just zoom in. Let's zoom it on in. Zoom on in. There we go. There we go. Small bodied red breaking. Nope. This one, tighten it up. Tighten up now. Oh, 618 hits again. Doesn't close below. Boom. Hit me. Hit me. Bam. There we go. Pay me. There we go. There we go. That was pretty good.
Well, in the 1 minute, it hadn't even changed the color of the candle yet.
There's a woman right here.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Pay me. Pay me again. There we go.
What
Pay me
size
it.
lot you trading, Greg?
It's 5 mil.
Okay.
This. Thank you. Thank you. Oof. Well,
Hey, check your gold, Greg. It's dropping.
hopping and dropping, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see what I
Not
do
sure
here.
where your stop is, but yep.
I got my fibs up. ABC against the trend. After ABC comes 5 ways up. D 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, ooh, 4, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. ABC. Ooh, you need that low to hold. Hold or mold. So this is small body candle. The Harami, yeah, green one, yeah, big one, big one, big one. Trend line break. There you go. There we go. Come on, swim, swim. It's like he's like underwater, going like, I can't get above the water. Ah, no diving. It's a no diving zone. Can't you see all these lines pointing up? It means you're supposed to go
It'll
up.
be a slow night until the 8 o'clock money.
It's like climbing a mountain, climbing a slow climb. 3 small candles, small bodied, inside day, big bullish candle come up. Boom. Big one, big one. Ooh, break to the south side after 3 candles. Where are we? We're holding 5305. We invalidate the 4. Holding the double bottom, 5306. I'm going to move this line is useless. We're oversold. Momentum slowing. There's a change of momentum, change of price, change of momentum precedes a change in price. It's 7:34 p.m. There we go. Break of the trend line in color. It's moving too slow for me to add anything to it. There's not a lot of momentum behind it. Just there we go. There we go. Trend line break, color change. We're already kind of pot committed in this baby.
It's coming. Just be patient. On our other stuff, you see our stuff is starting to cross up, so it should be coming. Just wait.
Yeah, exactly. Just gotta trust the count, know your numbers, and then you just hold it. So we can take a look at our friend over here, right? So 3, 4. The old high is considered 5.
Gold
Market,
has reversed and came back up too. Hopefully, it's not double topping out, but yeah.
yeah. If it does, I wanna get out of it. I want to see some. Show me some love. Big one, big one. Big push, big push. Oof. Struggle 39.85 or so. I'm just get out. Yeah, I mean, it's just hanging around there, right? Probably bust tire, but look, small body candle, long wick, out, flat. Ooh, and the crowd goes crazy. Oh, it breaks, but if my entry was better, I'd stay in it, but my entry kind of sucked because I was back here. So that's why, right? And good. Jeff, you're good at the counter trend. I'm not. So I'm that's not a setup for me. Doesn't mean it might not be a setup for you guys. Now, 3, 4, 5. Well, it's like, okay, what's left? Well, typical wave C target is down here at 97 39.79. So I probably would be comfortable about getting back into this market until we got down into this range down here, down into the area between the wave 4 and the 200 simple moving average. That would be ideal. See, now if I'm calling this A and this B, then we should see a C drop. But sometimes the yeah, that Messi says I'm not a fan of taking counter trend trades too. Yeah, you take, typically it's like, oh, trend line break, I'm gonna short, and that's all you got, and then it goes bam, right? However, if it's a 5 of 5 of 5, then you'll get a 3-wave correction that's a zigzag, which is long, right? And then when you hit that, right, which means you need to go another higher time frame. This is 15-second. This is what, the 1 minute. So you look at the 1 minute and see where that's at, right? Well, wave 4 is down there. You go to a higher time frame, see if it's stacking green candles. If it's stacking green, then it may not pull back that much, right? What it might have done is it might have done, let's see, look at this. ABC, 1, 2, 3, breaks to a new high, right? See, the ABC is locked inside of this, right? ABC, right? And now you have a new impulse move, right? 1, 2, 3. So we may be heading up for that right now, right? Or it could triple top, right? Usually after a corrective ABC, the new high breaks and this starts all over again, right? And then really got to take the whole context, and you see that we're really in a box. And we're, there really probably nothing to do, nothing to see here. Okay, Steve, Steve says a one on a one. I've done that before too. You misspell just like I misspell. We're brothers, bro. On my 3-minute chart, it looks like price is ready to bounce down from the 200. Okay, and on your 3-minute chart, let's go. I'll move this one to the 3-minute. I'm working backwards. I'm working off the trigger chart here. Oh, you got a little bit of room up there to that. Not much though. Yeah, see, okay, here's the alternative count too. You want the alternative count? This is a good one, right? Right. This is good. This is Greg's alternative count. 1, choppy, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that would screw a lot of people up. Because everyone's bullish gold, bullish, right? I mean, if you look at the predictive function on the 3-minute chart, it looks like it could do that. Or it may just blow right through that 200 and keep going, right? See, then you look at this is, risky, right? We're at the turning point of something major. Either this thing drops, right, or keeps rallying up. So sometimes it's better to, if you're like playing poker, you wait for the next hand, look for the next card and see, cash is the position. We can, so you can wait, buy, sell, or wait. Then waiting might be worthwhile. Even though, like, if you guess this short, oh my goodness, you make a ton of money, but the risk was a lot higher than any of our other setups, right? That's a trend line break, color change. I mean, all of our oscillators lining up. That's a low. I mean, there's no puzzle place. You're not in the puzzle world when you see something like this, right? There's no puzzle world here. This is puzzle world, right? Puzzle world doesn't last a long time, but what traders do is they try to guess when you have no edge in this area, right? And there's a lot more low-hanging fruit that's a lot easier to get than this, right? We can like go through. I don't know what their dollar yen is doing. Oh, their dollar yen is in them. We're still waiting for that. Did we miss the pop-up? I think that we were elsewhere when this thing rose, huh? Okay, I should have set an alarm on it. I should have said take profit on it. Or is that I take profit? Yeah, that was my tip. Yeah. Okay, so I said we get back to the old high then, right? This messing around in here. Let's see. Dollar cap. Ooh. The dollar cap. It's 5 second, 15 second. Look at that. 3, 4, 5, A, B, C, 114.0112 or at 20. That's like 8 pips. Okay. A little more than 10K. Right. 15 second, we got double bottom. Don't, you know, I don't want to sell that. I want to see a retrace. Give me a spike up, retrace. What I can do is I can put an alert or an alarm a little bit higher. And if it rallies up, I can come back to it. So are these going up? Look at that. Already. Look at that. 3, 4, 5. A or 1, B or choppy 2. Oof. I don't want that much though. Oh, we're a little far away from our entry. Our entry area was here. Kind of like you guys should like scan the charts, and look for, like I told you during coaching session, we are paid to find that zone. That is what we do, right? That's what we do. And so, and there's plenty of payday zones. We just need to be diligent about looking through the charts and looking for those areas, right? Over there, no, he's already gone. Already gone. Oh, how about Euro? All right. Take it. And, right. One green candle, trend line break. I've got old highs my target. I'm not gonna get a whole lot of money out of this, right? What is this? What? Can I get 3 pips out of that? Oh man, this is like huge. Oh, that count. I don't like that. I get 1 green candle. I get 2 red ones after that, right? Really often, where's this coming from? I don't know that. There's Let me switch back. I'm mixing myself up. I got higher time frame is up. I got long on a break. Correction ABC. Right. Sorry. Finished our 1, 2, 3 correction, right? We should start a new 5-wave up. All right. So this is my Ox live account, and I took a lot of trades in gold. I started with $200. I was kind of like, yeah. So $936. That's pretty good, huh? Yeah. I drawdown's kind of wild. So that my position size. So this is all gold, guys. Yeah. So like point 0.2. Maceo asked, what size lots did you trade? And I said 0.2, 0.1 when I first started out, point 0.1, 0.1, 0.1s, and then graduate to 0.2s. I will go. Gold takes so much margin that I don't go higher than 0.2 with a $200 account or something like that. Oh, gold wants to do something. Gold wants to do something special. There we go. The euro's doing something. There we go. Go. Oh my goodness. Let's go to gold, bro. Yeah. We're still in the box. We're still in the janky box. No, it's back down though.
9 minutes for the 8 o'clock money train. We'll see if it breaks free.
Yeah, oof, yeah, we're definitely we're underwater here on the dollar yen. So let's keep an eye on that. I mean, our EW indicator won't even give us a won't even give us a won't even give us
That long wick stopped me out on dollar yen. I just closed it, and I'm just long on gold still.
okay. Yeah, gold looks in a better shape to head up. It's taking its time though, my God. It's so slow and so much chop at 35, 39 to 88 area. Just a lot of the consolidation. This is here we are there. So what we got? We got 3-minute chart, which is pointing up. Our 15-second chart looks like it just broke. And this is wave 5. Look at that. Oh. Now, if you hit a walking 5, it's neat. If you're in it when it's walking, right? When you catch the beginning of it. There we go. There we go. Nice. Oof. That was a quick $16. What kind of, when you guys are trading gold, what types of price targets do you go for? What size do you trade? Oh, you don't trade gold? Okay.
I'm trading 0.09 and 0.05 right now.
Ooh. 0.9. My, okay, we got. See, we get that 5. When you get that drop, it drops pretty severely, right? So we've got and that's the alternative count, which I'm staying away from. 0.9. What? Oh, that's right, because you got 1,000 on leverage. Because like I trade 0.2, I'm using $160 in margin. I think this little program has problems counting a C. See, I'm looking at this as ABC right in there, and it doesn't see that. It sees this as A. You know how that could screw you up. See, that's ABC, then this is going to the moon, right? I think that's what guys talk to you about next week about the C4. You guys know what C4 is, right? C4 is an explosive, right? Well, look, when you look at if this was a 3 ABC, this is wave 4. Wave 4 is you get your C4, right? So when you find a C that's a 4 and you get into it, then you look for the old high and beyond, right? Catching that C usually gives you a pretty good risk to reward.
Where's your SMAs at, Greg? You usually kind of trade in between some of those, but I don't see them on your chart.
Yeah, I just whatever comes up for me for the template that comes up. Yeah, this thing trading kind of does its own thing, but I can put them on if you want.
Nope, not needed. You got 3 minutes to the 8 o'clock.
Where is the chart? I added. There we go. Moving average for ribbons to ribbons. No, moving average, simple moving average, exponential. There we go. That's the 9, but I need to make that a little bit thicker. Right? And there we go. Well, hold on. Yeah, I don't know what goes on with my trading view. Sometimes because I run on different screens and stuff like that. So whatever kind of pops up on if I look at my other tab, it's probably on the moving averages are on that tab, and they just didn't update.
And you're not doing your regression channels tonight.
No, I guess it's like the flavor of the week. I don't really, I can see really, I can take everything off and trade, right? It's more of a benefit for you guys than anything else. Because I was scalping gold all, you saw how many trades I did. So I was basically using my second chart to pull trades off on my MT4 account.
Copy that. Yeah, less than a minute left for 8 o'clock.
See,
Let's see
after
if we get a bounce.
after our C, once we get that C in 1-2, backward 7, 1-2. Now we've got Fibonacci targets, 100% expansion. Boom, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. Right. 759, 1.618 at 3,991.72. Might load the boat on this one, right? Hit it. Hit it. Oh, really? Oof. It just didn't. No, that is so not fair. Oh, that's gonna fill me down there, right? Wow. Unreal. Oh wow, I'm getting filled. No, that was the
It
delayed
might
fill.
just be a sweep. Let's see if it's a sweep.
Yeah,
Yeah, it might be a quick sweep though. We'll see.
I'm getting swept right now. There we go. Let's go.
Yeah. So did you switch to short?
No, it just
Okay.
remembered. Nope, it just took. I hit the button because I didn't think my order went through, and then my order went through now, right? It was like delayed like 10 seconds. And I was up initially. So where we go from here, right? We actually got another ABC after that, right? Another ABC, all right? Double ABC. I don't know. You can compress it all. 1, 2, 3 A, 1, 2, 3 B, and then C. And then C and D are equal, so this should shoot up, right? It's really long wicks. Oof. Okay, we need to wall off this. So, hey, if it needs to stay above this area,
Come on, Greg, get your shotgun out.
I know where is it? Like, let me load it up.
Bye.
Here we go. Another. No. Big one. Bullish engulfing. Big one. There we go. There we go. Big one, monkey. Monkey, big one. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, Jeff, for reminding me about I forgot about the shotgun. What are those guys doing over there? Manipulating the gold market. To get to 4,000, baby. Let's go on up. Move on up. Move on up. Move on up. A or one, B or choppy two, C or three later. C or three you later. All these lines. All these lines. Remove all drawings. Oh, clean it up. Oof. Long wick Pinocchio bar, small body candle, big green candle coming up next. There you go. Bigger. I like them big and green. Candlesticks, that is, when I'm long.
You crazy.
I've been censored. $39.86 by 87. Oversold on the 1 minute. Lots of congestion in this area. 3, 4, 5, A, B. See you later. All right, so let's how much of the C you later are we in for? 100% expansion target. We're at the 100% expansion. Should be all the pain, but we're in this.
The House of Pain.
Ooh. Wow, we blew right through that. That didn't make sure I drew it right. Yeah, I drew it right. 100% expansion did not stop this freight train. Could be a liquidity sweep just to sweep everybody out and then turn around and go up, right? Usually prices stop at the 100% expansion of ABC, of a larger ABC. A, B, C. It should stop there, but equal wave pattern. It went a little bit lower. Went lower, right? There's a 200 simple moving average at 39.8481. But if you look at the 3-minute predictive function, we've got something. We got a little bit of a mess that's a bearish mess. But there we go. Get us out of here. Go.
Bye.
Jay says, I don't trade gold. It's like, yeah, give you a bit of jitters. A or one, B or two. Yeah, I don't trust that. But A, 1, 2. Big one, big one, big one. Here we go. New high, new high.
All aboard!
Hold on. Let me spread this out a bit. Oh. See, it's counting that. I'm counting it like this. This is not how I'm counting it. 1, 2, 3. To it. Greg, you're not smarter than the computer. Yes, I am. I always get paid. Pay me. Oof. Ah, dude, grabbed it. Hmm. Oh man, my ABC. Are we at a 5 of a 5 of a 5? Do we wash it out and start maybe what Steve was talking about, but maybe this starts over again? Well, it start from 5 and we do ABC, and then starts a 1, actually a new cycle. After 5 starts, after 5 and ABC starts a new cycle, right? So we start off from 1 again, which would give us a lot of runway. And we can probably all this gap that needs to be filled. Oh, I'll take that. There we go. Oof. Long wick. Well, it's really struggling with this whole area here. That's why I get break even, get out of here. I'm in some other trades on MT4. We need to cross 39.90 to break even. I don't think we're gonna get it. Get me out of here. Oh, 37 cents loss. 9 cents. Okay. Okay. Let's got that BS. Oh, I don't like that. He's like, you buy that and it drops. That's bait right there. That's like, you know, I used to do that. Oh wow, look, breakout. Yeah, right. You get all excited, you know. It's liquidity sweep because your oscillators are totally overbought. You're walking on thin ice. But this is like total FOMO. This is like major. This is a trap. Watch the trap. You look at that 3 minute. Look at that 3 minute. Look at the 3 minute oscillator. He's, I think it might be a heck of a size of a short, but I have no flavor for it. But I know who would. Oh. Oof. Not taking, not buying. No, not me. Small body, huh?
Let's see if it was a trap. There it
Oh, oh, trap. Did I call it? Did I call it? Oh, market maker. Look
is.
at that trap.
But Greg, for your students, if they were looking on their other time frames, they saw it.
Right. Trap. Vasio says trap. I told you, like, that looks tasty. That looks like it looks like, oh, buy the breakout. Suck a fool. So long, Sammy. See you in Miami. It's like like in Star Wars, Admiral Akbar. It's a trap. Pointing out the obvious a little too late since 1983. Remember when the Death Star like surprised him and like it's a trap. All right, there we go. Now look at this. Air 1, BR 2, C drop. Buy the dip. This is Greg, 1999. Yahoo's going to go $1,000 a share. Buy the dip. Buy the pullback. Oh, yeah. We're making money now, honey. Bought the dip. This is it. Yes. Still a trap. Trap by any other name is still a trap. A, B, see you later. Oof. Trend line break, color change. I might take it. I might. Ooh. Oof. Oof. I'm in. Trap set. Go. Oh no. We went long. What's going on? It's gonna go with new highs. No, 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 no. Not for you. Going to drop. 100% expansion. Target has your name on it. You're about to get liquidated. That's not fair. The market makers, they, they, there's an uptrend. It's supposed to go up. Now. Oh, double bottom, buy the dip. Yeah, that's smart. Oh, wow. We're safe now. Hey, let's add to our losing positions. Okay. Buy more. I don't know. This flat correction double bottom does look tasty for a long. Oof. Oof. Do we double top it? Yeah. Suck some fresh meat in here. Broke. It broke. Is this for real? 5. And which is in the regular B. Let's start on the lines. Maybe it's a double trap. Maybe they didn't suck enough people into it. Put some more cheese on that trap. So So that's how they can affect counts, right? So you can have three A, B, C, A, and then irregular B above the high. Market manipulation at its finest, and then the drop. Especially if you think you made it, you have it made, you put your long on, you go to the bathroom, you come back, and you're broke. Yes, my life story. Was it the glass on the pips? This is no. I've been watching this stuff for 30 years. Ah! It's a trap. Oh, all the fibs are turning down too. You think? An irregular B. What a B. What a B that is. That money train is like a roller coaster. Like, ah! Think of the emotions. If you're a bull and you're long the market, and you go into the bias, like, oh yeah, this thing's going to go back to 5,000. And in fact, I talked to one of a trader guy online. He was up pretty good, and he was up, over $2,000 or something. He just bought and hold. He bought like a couple of days ago. He was like, well, that's good, But it's like, He says, yeah, I'm gonna hold it to 5,000. Like yeah, that could be interesting. Because gold is, they don't want you to hold it unless you go really small, like 0.1, 0.01. You could probably hold, but these swings, look at this. So this is what is this subdividing into 5 waves? But with a double top. And that's the I don't know. See, if you go back in time, maybe like on a weekly chart, if you go back a few years, move on. You go back to the 1980s, gold was rallying, and then they came out with this tax incentive all in the economy. And what happened was gold dropped and kept dropping. Right after gold had hit like maybe like 900. There we go. There's a trap. There you go. There you go. Guys, was it 77? Yeah, 80, right? See that? Exactly what happened. We rallied to like almost $900 an ounce on gold. Everyone's like saying the dollar is dead. Yeah, we have runaway inflation. We're afraid of inflation, right? President Carter, Democrat, lots of super spending. He was a smart guy. He majored in nuclear. He was a nuclear physicist. He wasn't just a peanut farmer. He was a really smart guy. But the economic policies just didn't work, right? So Reagan came in, supply side economics, the tax breaks, and then what happened was inflation went down, and gold being an inflation hedge dropped gold, and so gold just dropped for like 10 years, right? But this was the height. And what did we have? We had hyperinflation. Our hyperinflation was like we're wusses. Our inflation was like 9%, and back then was like interest rates were like 19%, right? So we had high interest rates, we had inflation, high interest rates, and then we had Republican president come in with tax cuts. All the basic stuff basically is like Reaganomics on steroids, and the gold sold off. So if history repeats itself, if you look at this chart from 1980, right, and then you look at this chart here in 2025, the stuff happens over and over again. We have a spike, $2,000 now. And it dropped for the next 4 or 5 years, right? We got the 2,000, we dropped. So this is a new milestone. And if you look at the Elliott wave counts on the higher weeklies, this is a 5 of a 5 of a 5, right? So almost. Here's your trip fives. Ugh. Trip fives. So my other count where this was like 3, 4, 5 drop. There we go. I'm taking a counter trend trade, but in light of this weekly chart of a 5 of a 5 of a 5, double bottom is, you want to wait for a break of 39.90. We can break below that, and then that we have clear, and there's support here at 39.88. Then we start breaking into some clear zones where price will really start rocketing down, right? So right now we're battling with this double bottom. People are like, oh yeah, double bottom, let's start buying. It's like, okay, let's go for it, right? Because it's a trap. Guys learning anything? Is this helpful? Let me know. You guys are quiet.
Always helpful, Greg.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
just watching it, seeing it, and listening to you talk it through, and then it really becomes clear. I know you're doing it on YouTube, so you don't have everything up like we normally do, but it's screaming at us, the NMDE. So
Right.
it should.
Then that weapons of mass destruction, right? WDMs.
Yeah. So we'll see.
I love those military acronyms. They sound like, Here we go. Let's get paid. All right. Southbound train.
All aboard!
Thanks. Steve says, learning how complicated the market can be, so it's great to have a guide. Yeah, I got, I'm the pioneer guide. A few arrows stuck in my back, And I'm like, really, well, so you got choppy 2, rule of alteration. If we have a choppy 2, and we have a 3, then we'll have a simple 4. A simple 4 will go whoosh, whoosh, right? It'll go up and down straight, no jagged lines, right? Well, yeah, this count can be invalidated if we break the high and people start pushing this thing harder. The 1 hour looks kind of bullish, kind of weird, as a hooking, J hook kind of pattern here. But then you wonder if you're just in a flag pattern, right? Where 3, 4. Look at the this thing's like might itch a little higher, and then it's like the roller coaster. Roller coasters, that takes you up very slow, and then lets gravity do the work, right? Steve says, you may have gotten a few arrows, but at least you're the one doing the scalping. Oh, man, that was clever. That was smooth, Steve. And hopefully no one writes to me about the cultural insensitivity or cultural appropriation. I apologize ahead of time. You can almost see, just put yourself in the market makers. You got buyers and sellers, and you don't really care. You just want to make money off of everybody, right? And how do you do that? When you look at your order book, you see how many people are long, okay, and how many people are short. And there's more shorts than longs. So you're gonna lean on a little bit and push it up, see where the stops are. You try to see, like, who can I screw the most? Who would feel the most pain right now, right? All the people watching TV and then gold at 4,000. They were showing these guys that were like actually panning for gold. It's like, if they and they're taking and I guess it's pretty cool. Go out in nature and pan for gold. So you got this guy here. I watch.
We're standing along Woods Creek in Jamestown, California, on an area of land that's been leased by California Gold Panning. And for a fee, they will let you pan this section of creek using techniques, well, that date back to the 1800s. We got Wyatt here. He's panning for gold right now. And if you are lucky enough to get some gold in your pan, you might just catch that feeling that brought so many prospectors here back during California's gold rush.
Gold fever is very real. And that is no kidding. You see that gold in your pan or whatever, it just gets your heart beating,
The folks at California Gold Panning say the high price of gold has sparked more interest in their tours. And we were here as a family from Kentucky panned the biggest nugget of the summer found in this creek. Garth Tidwell works as a jeweler, but says he's never gone hunting for gold in the dirt before.
I've always wanted to do it at the source. Yeah, find it at its source, of course. And 30 years in the jewelry industry, and I've never done this.
And if you would like to do this, prices range from about $180 to a couple $100, just depending on how long you want to do it and how many people are in your party. And you just might come out ahead if you're lucky. Brian, back to you.
Max, that sounds like a fun vacation and a good way to get partially rich. Looks like you did. Good stuff, Max.
Okay. So you could take a vacation and you can learn how to pan for gold, or you can sit in front of your computer, boring as it is, and pan for gold here, right? I'm panning for gold shorts. I think it's a lot easier than that. I actually took kids to it was a camp, Clear Creek. Was it Clear Creek or Big Bear? Clear Creek. Anyway, San Bernardino Mountains. My wife and I would take our students up there, and they have a garnet mine. A garnet, with little brown gemstones, garnets. And so we found garnets, lots of them. They're not worth a whole lot. They're semi-precious stones. But we actually panned for garnets, and that actually got fun. Especially if it's cool, the water is refreshing, and you're going to the river and finding. And I found a bunch of them. I have a desk drawer full of these garnets. You polish them up, and they almost like brown diamonds. But I remember I wrote the book, The Gold Rush Blueprint, as you guys remember, and I forecasted all this before.
Then you have somebody doing the Midas touch or something as well.
The King Midas strategy. Yeah, we had that. Go. Oh yeah, that's. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Thanks for reminding. Tell you, I forgot more things than I've remembered. Right. Goldrich blueprint right there. Is that it? Yeah. Let's do it. Oof. There we go. Right on cue. Look at that. Red, green is up, red is down. I was just a little early with that book, you know. Come on. Come on down. I'm gonna take my $35. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oof. Is this 15-second chart? Yep. Small body candle. I can turn green a little bit. One more shot down. What's this? Oh, that's right. These are not Hakanashi. I've got be careful of these. Oh, snap. Ah. Right back into there's your moving averages. But 1, choppy 2, 3, 4. Was you have one more shot down? Yeah, there was 3 strategies in that Gold Rush blueprint. There was the Gold Rush blueprint template, and then there was the King Midas, and then there was the London fix. That's 3 strategies in it. And I tell you who really did a number on gold, like totally kicked gold's butt back into 2022 was Jamie. Jamie had, I mean, I was analyzing his trades, and most of them were gold trades, right? 594%. You look at all his trades, summary, hourly, closed, 380 trades. Oh, there was silver. There were silver trades. He just went hog wild on silver, right? That's silver. I mean, that's win after win after win. XAG, not XAU, right? XAG. Just did a lot of silver. Oh, there's gold. I mean, lots of it. And his position size was 0.1. Yeah, this was massive. You look at his entries. He would enter here and exit there. Enter here, exit. Okay, so a lot of these are the same. But yeah, 1 loss. $1.14. Uh-oh. Let me get back to the U-turn here. Mm. I think I'm gonna cut this bad boy. Let's come back. Rob, small body candle, reversal. Wow. These candles are a little bit difficult to read. I'm going to go back to our other template. Oh, King Midas. What was that one? Oof. We're going to cross. That's supposed to be bearish. I don't know. What is this one? ETF. No. Not that. Oh, is this it? Okay, well. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna move all the drawings, start from scratch. It's getting lost in my drawings here. And this count is, oh, let's go back. No, let's see if we got here. We've got the count. 5, A, B, C later. Let's do it. Let me give a little help here. Mace, London fix. Yeah. Just getting up that early in the morning for that. What's that? What was that like? Was that 3 o'clock our time? 5:45 New York time? $3:30. Okay, yeah, something like that. So yeah, watch this because see, my count would have been, ooh, see, my count would have been like this. See, I was thinking ABC, and then this starts a new 5-wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5-wave corrective going in the other direction. And I want to put a line on top just to the old high, old wave 4 low. If we get beyond that line, I'm going to close it, but thinking that we should, it's like a walking 5. It's a walking zombie 5 here. I know I missed my regression trend channels, huh? There we go. Break out of that. Drop, I say. Big one. Yeah, big drop for Thursday. Let's a lot of indecision. Probably guys going away from a weekend. Yeah, I may get up and try that London fix. 3:30. Yeah, even talking about it makes me yawn. It's like I'm getting sleepy thinking about that time. Just like,
well, you're overdue to come on out here down to the DR and let's trade on the beach.
oh, there you go. Okay, turn down that invitation. You guys heard it, right? It's a good time to come.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Got some digs where I can sleep? Or I'm not welcome in the house.
I got you. I got you. We got you.
Okay. Oh my God, I don't want to like end up under a palm tree. You know, I was like, hey.
Hey, if you do, I'll be there. I'll be there right by your side.
Okay, great. Hey, and then what we do, we dress up like Eddie Murphy in a lawn chair with some sweaters. We get some brown sweaters.
Hey, some of the cabanas, got some nice, comfy lounge chairs, man. Yeah, I go to sleep almost every day on them. After I
Every
get,
day, what a
after I
slack.
get, yep. Every morning we get up and do aqua therapy, and then we take a nap under the sun.
Aqua therapy, like what's in that glass,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
come on now. Look at that long-legged doji on the 1 minute. It just reached outside of the boundary here. Let's see if we go to my market heat map. Let's take a look at the sentiment. What's going on in sentiment in the my market heat map? Just wondering. Tools, sentiment. I like to see what the positioning is on gold. X. All right, we got them all back. Okay. XAG. Sort them in order. Let's say you. It's like evenly matched. 49.18% of people are long. 50.82% of traders are short. So basically kind of range bound. Come on now. $3,992. Well, I accept your invitation. We get together on the logistics. It's going to get past Monty. He's his birthday party invited me to in Missouri, where they're going to. Yeah, he's got a lot of land and a lot of ammunition. So it's gonna be pretty fun on the 25th of October. So,
All
yeah,
right.
I got a plane, I got ammunition. You want to come? It's like, yeah, I think that sounds like fun. Yeah. So I might like fly there and then fly to DR from there. Let's just keep the party moving east. Yeah, let me know what day is good for you. But I'll broadcast live. We'll do like Pippa Run live from the DR.
All days are good. It's nice being retired now.
Nice.
Tell my wife the hardest decision I make is what's for lunch.
The nation's the security of the free world was in your hands, and now what are we gonna have for lunch? I call that a promotion.
I call it freedom.
Yeah, amen. 3,992.76. Oof. Testing the back of the channel. We have higher lows, which is kind of a little bit concerning. We have our trend line here, and then we trend line there. We broke it, and then this one, and now we're riding back. Oof. pushing through. I don't know. I think they're just trying to get a lot of people in this, Let's load up the boat with the longs. Once the boats get full of like the Roach Motel, roaches check in, but they don't check out. They have the bulls checking in like roaches, Once it gets full, they toss the trap. Remember, it's a trap. And it's hard to trade the trap because they want to take it short, but you go short, it keeps taking long because they're baiting people in. It's hard to get long because you get long, then it doesn't make any new highs. You don't make any money. So this kind of situation, this is where you like puzzle place, like get out of it. I think we zoom this out to 1 hour.
You gotta wait. We're so close to 9 o'clock now. We'll just have to see.
I know. It's like breakout. But long wick breakout. But this is what we're looking at. See where this, yeah. So actually find a fib where you can, like maybe from this wave 4 from this cycle, taking from a 4 to the next 5, the low 4 to the 5. Well, see, we bounced off the 38% retracement, right? Typical A, B, C, right? A, B, C, A. Look at that. A, B, C, A. Then A, B, and the C drop, right? That's what I'm saying. It looked like a trap, right? Or 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 drop. So either count would be bearish. But typically, if this wasn't a 5, but maybe this is like a 3rd cycle, 2 cycle, because we see that all the time where prices have rallied up and then we get 3-wave correction against the trend, A, B, C, and we start new 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's dropping now. It's dropping now.
It's dropping now. Okay.
Yeah.
When we get down to, oh, dang. Okay, I'm making that. I got long, right? I got short. Make sure I'm short. Okay, yeah, I'm going. What's going on? I just got short. Yeah, because I'm still negative. I'm like, what's going on here?
It's right there.
There we go.
Yeah, I got a 21. I got a 21 on it, and it's hitting that 21. It keep, once it breaks through there, I think we should be good.
Yeah. Because you think about all the people that are, when you start seeing, people paying for gold, going to Costco and buying bullion, when retail money comes in, it's not a good thing, In fact, they said a record, so many billions of dollars came into the market this week with retail money. And usually that's a sign of a wave 5 top. Hey, Martha, let's buy some stock. All right. It's a good idea. Bad. Late.
Yep. Getting in too late.
Right? Yeah, that's wave 5. Oh, wave 5 is the cover of Barron's magazine. Whatever the cover.
Here we go. Come on through. Come on, baby. Drop.
Come on down. What's this Barron's October? Come on. This that's 2022. Okay. Turned right on my entry, you know? So it's not fair.
If that's been a walking 5, that's a AR1. Got a little bit pullback for BR2 and maybe
See if
CR3 will drop here at the 9 o'clock train. Let's see.
Okay, this is the October cover. Usually the cover of the magazine, whatever appears on the cover, usually means the opposite was going to happen. So they have Costco. Oh. Oh, your euro dollar limited out. Completely forgot about that. Yeah. It's like, I heard something. I heard something. I heard it through the grapevine. I'm gonna lose my mind. Yeah. Euro? Oh, 115 on the euro. Oh my God. Okay. Was that long euro? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh. Now, where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. We got long time ago. Oh, right. That's right. Right. We got long here. Then it did a C. And then boom, got out there, right? There we go. There's the turn. There's the turn. Come on now. Okay, let's triangulate with this. I think it is gonna be. Oh, come on down. It's gonna be what's this thing called?
I think we lost you, Greg.
Oh,
Can't hear
I'm
you.
here. Oh, can
Oh,
you hear me
okay.
now? I'm here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Ribeye. We get some. I get some ribeye tonight. Come on. Oh, the 100% expansion, 39. Well, look at that. Well, that's my 100% target. Doesn't go to Walmart. But what a trap. Wasn't that a trap? Break the high, suck you in, pop it. That's pump and dump. That's classic pump and dump. How many of you guys ever have seen a breakout and you bought the breakout?
I have on the news and sometimes gotten very burned on that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if it was news, I don't think there was any news driving this thing. It was purely because the government shut down. They can't afford any news. It's like we did not have non-farm payroll.
No, it was a dud.
And the thing about it is the job numbers have been getting weaker and weaker. So if the Democrats really wanted to take it to Trump, all they got to do is like, hey, report the numbers. And like, hey, we created like 5 jobs last week, last month.
He fired the ones that were reporting the numbers, honestly.
Yeah, I know they fired him before the government shut down.
Yeah, he said, if anybody that's not going to do what I say, you got to go.
Yeah, you go. Well, it's The Apprentice, season 1 Apprentice.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fired. There we go. Let's get paid, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Pay me.
Did a long wick on us again.
Oh.
Don't buy. Don't buy.
There it is. There it is.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Drop, I say. I abjure you. Drop.
Sell, sell, sell.
Oh, boy. Come on. $15? was like down 300. You gotta pay me. Pay me, I said. Pay me. Oh, snap. I'm taking you. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. And that's a wrap, boys and girls.
That was beautiful. We had to wait for it, but it came through.
Yeah, the trap, you guys learned something today, right? You learned about the trap. Yeah, you learned about market maker intervention.
Absolutely. And we got to experience the walking fives.
Yeah, you got the walking 5. I mean, that was a walker. That was manipulation. And look at that. The 100%, the typical profit target is what? 100% expansion. 100%. AB equals CD. Right? It's been working since 1934. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for being with me. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll talk to you soon. Peace and pips.